Hello students, in the last video we were learning how to do multiplication, subtraction, and addition of decimals. In this video we're just going to go over division. To divide a decimal by a power of 10, such as 10, 100, or 1000, we need to move the decimal point towards the left, the same number of places as there are zeros in the power of 10. For example, if we had 34.65 and we divide this by 10, the number will get smaller and the decimal point will move one space towards the left, giving us 3.465. If the same number is divided by 100, we will move the decimal point 2 spaces towards the left. And so on. Let me do another one to show you how to divide by 1000. Learning powers of 10 and how to move the decimal point towards the left or the right is extremely helpful in healthcare, especially because you're going to be doing calculations for dosages, medication dosages, or maybe you're going to be working with a doctor that takes insurance in billing and coding, and you will be calculating percentages constantly. You also use the zero and the powers of 10 in almost any scientific field. We will use it for conversions between the metric system, which is the European system of units, and the US system. Now that we have seen some uses of the power of 10, let's do a normal division without our calculator. I had to be honest, division was always the most difficult one for me. Maybe because when I came to the United States, I was already 25 years old. And division in Europe is done almost the opposite way. So my brain will never get used to do it the United States way. However, how we're going to teach on this course is going to be just like they're learned in the United States or the UK. Let's do the following division. We're going to divide 58.0920 divided by 82. Normally division tends to be harder, but one of the things that you need to remember is that the only thing that you want to do is you want to move the decimal point, and I'm talking about this over here, towards the right, as many spaces if there's any decimals on the other side. In this case, we don't have to because 82 doesn't really have any decimals. But if you had decimals on that side, then you will move 1 or 2 spaces or 3 spaces towards the right. To make what you're trying to do is you're trying to make both numbers whole numbers. So obviously it will be easier to divide 580 by 82 versus 5.80 to 82. I hope that you understand what I mean. In this case, we're going to start with a 0. We're going to continue to do our division. And remember, we always have to bring another number down. We put the decimal point because it wasn't big enough. That will multiply by 7. We get 574. And that will give us a 6 left over. We bring down the next number down, in this case 9. $69 minus 0 is 69. And then we bring down the other number down. $692 minus $656 gives us $360. The 0 we just brought down, minus $328. We get our calculator just to verify. If we get 58.0920 divided by 82, you get 0.7084.